where can I begin? You know, you're playing against a friend, Saul, Coach Phillips, who I coached with, I coached. We spent a lot of time together. It's always difficult to play these types of games because we're both competitors and we both want to win, but at the same time we do care about each other. So that kind of goes in hand about the next thing I'll say about Big James. He comes home, he's got, I mean, by the time we got off the plane, there were people everywhere coming out of the woodworks. Hope you do well tomorrow. You know, good to see you, James. And all that pressure, talking about friendships and relationships, all that pressure, I'm just pretty glad that, excited that he was able to handle it. I thought our team was able to handle it, our staff. Coming home for him, I know it was difficult with all these people really kind of tugging at him. But as a team, I thought the ball movement, the way we controlled the game there, that first 20 minutes was really critical. And then the second half got a little sloppy to start, but Ricky Franklin did a nice job for us managing that team, especially that 20 minutes, and then Big James came to life in the second half.
Questions then for Coach or James?
Coach, can you comment on, I mean, it was such a red-hot first half, and it was almost like night and day the first and second half.
It's the one thing that you worry the most about when you play North Dakota State is that you know they're going to make shots. I mean, I don't know if there's a team this year that has slowed them down. I mean, the way they run their offense and the types of shots they get, they're very efficient. And it puts a lot of pressure on you on the offensive end because, you know, you say to yourself, I have to make shots. We have to make shots. Because if we don't make shots, it's going to be hard to keep pace with them. And then it goes back to defense. And that second half was really, I thought, a defensive struggle. That first 5 minutes, a lot of calls, a lot of things, balls bouncing everywhere. But you're right. It's what you have to expect when you play a North Dakota State team they're so efficient that offensively you have to kind of match them.
I know you were coming in kind of a shooting slump the last 3 games. It must have been nice to see that first half.
It was good to see some of the freshmen there with Rob McCallum make some shots, and it was good to see Ricky Franklin get into a pace and make some of those. I thought he did a nice job of the hesitate and go off the ball screen. It was good to see us kind of break through a little bit and have we shot 45%.
Nervous at all coming home? What were your thoughts before the game, playing in front of friends and family?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous, but I felt a lot more comfortable after I got out there and started playing. You know, the first 4 minutes. It is a lot of pressure coming home with, you know, a lot of friends and family. That you know, it was fun though. I enjoyed it.
James, what were your thoughts on that first half? Have you been involved in a half like that? I mean, that was a track meet out there.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't doing much scoring, but I'm glad everybody else was. Ricky was getting in the paint like every time he wanted to. Freshmen stepped up. I think everybody stepped up tonight.
Anything else for these guys?
Well, you described the second half. It seemed a struggle for both teams in that second half. What seemed to be the difference for you guys?
Well, I think one of the key plays was the big fella when he made that next pass. We called it a post. That layup from one big to the other was big. As I looked down, I peered down at these points, and I looked at our second chance points. I thought that was big. When you look at 22 points there, but I really thought when we made that run and how we did it, it wasn't jump shots that got us there. It was some scrapping around the basket. It was that next pass. That pass that you drew, I think you threw it to Anthony Hill, was big. I thought that was a big play, and that's what I've been waiting for this group. We've been trying to do it a lot from the outside, and I thought we shared the ball a little bit better and really scrapped for the win.
James, the 3 finally went down for you, but that was a big one. It seemed like that kind of gave you the cushion that you needed.
Yeah, you know, I've been in a slump, but I've been trying to get more down low now and try to be a tough player. But I was open, so I felt, you know, I feel comfortable still shooting it.
Does that surprise a lot of teams with your outside game where people don't anticipate that at all with you?
I guess not anymore since last year, but, you know, there's teams that cover me pretty well, so I have to do more pick and rolls and pick and pops.